And yeah, my song is going to be out soon. Watch out for it. And I've been saying this for a while actually, but yeah, there's something that I think is right for the market at the moment that's coming out. It's called Last Dent. So yeah, watch out for it. Well, it's a really long story, and it's going to take us forever. I've been doing this since I've been in primary school, but as a career, I started in 2003, and you know, just went on set and got a role. And when I did it the first time, I really liked it. I mean, professionally the first time, I liked it. And so I decided that, you know, I was going to stick to my guns. And yeah, I studied theatre art as well. So I became professional in 2005, like fully professional in 2005. And then it's been, you know, the journey so far. Role after role, movie after movie, year after year, and we're still here standing. But the major challenges, I don't know if there are any major challenges per se, as for I would say that my personal major challenge is the expectations that people have of you as a celebrity, quote unquote, because people expect you to behave in a certain larger than life way. But my personality is not like that. I'm not the person who wants to do things and show off and go on social media and do those things. I'm not faulting anyone who does it, because it might be the personality, but my personality is rather very much laid back and not in there. So that's been my own personal challenge, you know what I mean? But apart from that, you know, it's just regular. You go on in a field of work, there are going to be hitches there, hiccups there, but then you go through them. And the fact that we're still here today, still acting, still forging stronger, just shows that, you know, the commitment over the years has paid off. It's not an alternative. When you're gifted, you're gifted. So it's not like, oh, it's an alternative thing. It's just a gift that I have. And for me, it's very important that I share that part of me with the world. I love songwriting. I love putting music together. I love, you know, putting phrases together and all that. So it's something that I've always loved. It's something that I've done since I was little. I'm in a happy place when I'm singing, when I'm around music, or when I'm in the studio. So for me, it's just an expression of myself. So it's not an alternate. It's just Yemi Blaq, the singer, is still Yemi Blaq, the actor. You know, just doing different things and make him a talent to be a good actor. It takes commitment, dedication. It takes training to be a good actor. But above all, you know, it takes talent. You need to be able to reproduce emotions, and that's something that you have to be gifted at. It's not something that is easily learned or something that's acquired. It's just something that you naturally know how to do. The skill of it is just being able to know in what quantity and in what best way to channel these emotions. But basically, you can't teach someone how to act if they don't have a basic talent. So I've gone through a lot of growth and a lot of grind. And at the moment, we're showing signs of flourish, you know. So Nollywood is eventually getting to the place where it's going to be a very massive industry that's going to pay out across all strata. Directors are going to make good money, actors will make good money, cameramen, and the rest is coming to pass, and that's where it's going at the moment. The Nigerian music industry has grown in leaps and bounds, and at the moment is a behemoth. It's a giant, you know, and it can only grow bigger. The fact that international acts, I mean, way back in the day when we had Nigerian artists struggle to feature their international counterparts. When it started, I said to myself and a couple of other people, I said, in a few years from now, these guys are going to struggle to feature with our artists. And it's amazing that it's happening right now. You know, people just want to be associated with the brand Nigeria because we have a crowd that is massive. We've not even tapped into the potentials of it yet, and yet our guys are making mega dough. So in the next 5-6 years, trust me, we're going to have artists that are so rich that it will be mind-boggling. Cordial. My relationship with all the actors is very cordial. I'm a very friendly person, if I say so myself. I'm approachable. I try as much as possible to be respectful towards other people, because respect is important to me. And over the years, I've learned that the best way to get respect is to give it, because people naturally respond that way, and it's important to me. So I treat people with respect and I get it back. So my relationship with my colleagues is very a series. at the moment. I'm trying to get the pilot off the ground first. It's reading. We've gone back and forth. We've done the final draft. So I'm working with Harrison Tito, who's a really good director. He's young, he's dynamic, he's very hungry, to make a mark in Nollywood. And so we're working on it together, co-directing and just making sure that we have images that justify the idea that I thought about. My selling point will be my talent, always is, because you can have a pretty face as an actor and that would take you to a certain place. But for me, it's always about the talent. Danny DeVito, as short as he is, made a mark in Hollywood, and at the moment he's one of the most powerful producers. He's still running things behind the scenes, still doing things in front of the camera. And that's on the strength of the talent that he has. So for me, it's always about talent. You could have a pretty face and lose it and still be able to act, and you would be useful for something, because an actor's tools are basically the body and the voice. Weirdest fan moment? Well, I mean, there've been lots and lots over the years. It's just a few stand out. I was driving my car along the road somewhere in Lagos, and this guy came and he hit my car, and he came out apologizing, because he'd hit someone's car. And the next thing he sees, now you say, I'm your biggest fan. Then he runs in his car and gets his phone, and he tries to get me to take a selfie. And the story takes a different turn, but I don't want to talk about where it went on television. To every single person who's been supporting me for over the years, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, because the entity known as Yemi Blaq would not be here. I could have all the talent in the world, but if you reject me, then I would be be nothing. So I really appreciate the fact that you guys have supported the brand over the years. You've been there, you've helped, to push the brand forward. And trust me, the best is yet to come. There's a lot of stuff that is within this person that you don't know about. Like I said, the music is coming out soon. So when you hear Last Dent, that we're on it. And then we're going to have so many more songs over the years. So we've just started. It's a well that's brewing and frothing over. 5 things you don't know about me. I'm not a football person. I would rather watch contact sport because I like that whole, Another thing you don't know about me is that I'm a foodie, but not as per the quantity of food that I like, the quality of food that I like. So I'm the kind of person who would rather eat once in 2 days and eat exactly what I want than be the person who just consumes food. So I never eat just to fill my belly. I can't stand it. So if I don't get what I want to eat, I would rather go without. Another thing you don't know about me is the fact that I'm very easy-go-lucky. I'm very easygoing. A lot of people look at me and think that, because of the way that I look, that, I'll probably be haughty or arrogant. I get that a lot. People always say they think I'm arrogant, but I'm actually a very easy-go-lucky person. For as long as you don't disrespect me, trust me, we're in a good place. Another thing you don't know about me is that both my parents are together. They've been married forever, almost 60 years, and they're still good and strong, and I really, really appreciate that. Another thing you don't know about me is the fact that I didn't really drive a car until I bought my own, because growing up, I never liked the situation where people just yell at you for taking out the car out for a spin, and you drive it and your parents will yell at you and say, why did you come back at this time? It happened with my brothers a whole lot, and I just never liked it. So I didn't even warm my father's car. He complained about it sometimes, like, how come you didn't even try to warm the car one time? But for me, it's not mine. I'm not going to touch it. I started driving when I bought mine.